There are more than 400,000 NCAA student athletes. NCAA on Campus is their story.
In this edition of NCAA on Campus, we visit Winston-Salem State University, an HBCU school this year celebrating its 120th anniversary with a year-long party. And what's happening on the football field here may be the school's best present. Ranked as high as number 2 this season, the Rams hope to add to the school's rich history. To tell us more, here is one of the team's top receivers, Jamal Williams.
Welcome to Winston-Salem State, home of about 6,000 undergrads and a member of NCAA Division II. In 1967, our school became the first HBCU, historically black college and university, to win an NCAA basketball championship. Earl the Pearl Monroe averaged 41.5 points a game that season and was named the College Division Player of the Year. He's in the Basketball Hall of Fame, as is his coach, the legendary Clarence Big House Gaines, winner of 828 games during a 47-year coaching career, all here at Winston-Salem State. Our current football team is also trying to make history. Last season, we made it to the NCAA playoffs for the first time in 20 years and came within one game of playing for the national championship. The heart of that team and back again this year for his senior season is quarterback Kameron Smith, our senior, our leader, our captain, and the smartest thing he does every game is throw me the rock.
Quarterback has a lot to do with the mental. I heard Michael Vick say it once, it's 10% physical, 90% mental. So from that, I always study a lot, just study my plays. You have to know the assignment where people are going to be, or it's just not going to work out good for you. Our offense, it really goes off how they line up. If we think we can get them on a hitch and that the corners are playing about 8 yards off, we'll throw hitches all day at screens. If they're soft or hard cover 2, we'll throw the non-route in the hose.
You know, he knows where everybody's going to be on pass routes. He just looks at the little things and notices that, you know, doing this and that will get this effect. So he's a great quarterback in that regard of problem solving.
Last season, Kameron solved enough problems to set school records for total passing yards and touchdown passes. This year, he broke those records. Cam started his college football career at the United States Naval Academy.
I was there for the 2008 season and 2009 season. For me, it was a great experience. It really matured me. It taught me some things I'll keep for the rest of my life. It's taught me how to become a man. The football program was awesome. It's one of the best brotherhoods I've been a part of. But the Navy, that stuff, that aspect, it just wasn't for me. I wasn't having too much fun with it.
We brought him in here from Navy Academy, where he was an option quarterback, and so it was a process. You know, we didn't think that he would be as good as he is right now. You never know when you get a great one, how great they're going to be. So it was a work in progress in the passing game with Cam, and he's a fast learner. When he first got here, he was more of a runner because he came from Navy Academy, and you know, first year he would pull it down in a heartbeat and run it. So you know, we had to develop into a pocket passer where now he'll sit in the pocket a little bit longer. He'll check his second and third read, and he understands what his second and third read is. He's a great leader on and off the football field. He's not very vocal, but when he says something, they listen.
He's everything you expect in a leader. He commands that we work hard in practice, that we execute in the game. We make sure that we always on our P's and our Q's.
He's like a brother to us, you know. He looks out for us. You know, if we need something, I know I can count on him.
I'm a leader by actions. I believe just showing them that I could play ball and just joking around with players, just talking to people sometimes can really bring your team together.
The Rams lost last year in the Division II National Semifinals 21-14 to Wayne State. That game still haunts Kameron.
It took a while. It took a while to get over. It's always replaying in my mind. Just a few plays in that game that could have been different, could have changed the whole game. It hurt going that far and losing it like that. I believe we could have went all the way last year, but I believe we'll have the same opportunity this year and do some things different and come out on top.
Last year was a great season. You know, we did a lot of firsts here. First to win 13 games. We won the CIAA, we won our region, we won the Black College National Championship. You know, it was a big stepping stone for the guys.
A couple of weeks ago, the Rams won their CIAA conference title for the second year in a row. But Coach doesn't shy away from talking about his team's ultimate goal.
I think you have to talk about winning a national championship in your program if that's what you want to do, so your kids understand what the goals are. If you just talk about winning your conference, the CIAA, and once they win that, they're going to feel that they accomplished their goals. I think it's a mindset that you got to install into your kids, and we've done that since day one that we got here. And our kids have, got high expectations because that's what we put on them.
The national championship, that is our big picture, and that's our final goal. And we don't want to get distracted and just think only about that, but we do mention it every day, and that is something we work towards every day. In the playoffs, those games you have to be very efficient. You can't have too many mistakes. You have to lead your team out there. You have to keep them calm, know what you're doing. Don't let them forget their assignments. Just play ground football.
It's another Thursday practice for the Rams. The pressure of a high ranking, an unbeaten season, and a shot at a national championship builds. And the Winston-Salem State Rams unwind by watching Kameron Smith and his coach, a college quarterback himself, compete mano a mano.
Coach Manning was a quarterback. He's still very competitive with it too. We have a throwing competition on Thursdays, and he comes out. He can still spin it pretty good. I think this year he's won. Well, he may have won 5. I won 2.
The proof is in the pudding. To be the best, you got to beat the best. And he's not on my level yet. He's a great quarterback, but he's not on my level yet.
Thank you, Cam and Coach, and everyone who helped us out at Winston-Salem State. And thank you for watching. Check out more great stories at ncaa.com. And remember to make the most of your time on campus.